Now we'll discuss the role of advertising. Do you think advertising influences what people buy?
Yes, definitely. If there were no advertising and you went to a shop, then you would just buy what you wanted based on maybe what others have told you, what the product looks like, or depending on the product, what it says on the label. Advertising builds up a brand and people then trust a certain thing because they have seen it on television or elsewhere. Also, there is so much advertising around, it must influence us. You can't escape it as it is fed to us constantly in our daily lives, not only in magazines, radio, and television, but on billboards, on TVs, installed on trains and platforms, even in schools and universities. So yes, advertising influences what we buy.
Do advertisements give correct information? Or do they encourage people to buy things that they may not need?
I think some do and some don't, but it's difficult to know which are giving us the correct information. For example, the skin whitening products. I do not believe that these work, but we see them everywhere in Asian countries, and we are encouraged to buy them even though they are not actually necessary. The adverts, though, tell us they are necessary as they will improve our lives and we will become more accepted and successful. This, then, is an example of advertising encouraging people to buy something they do not need. I do think there are checks in most countries these days to make sure that adverts are giving the correct information and not lying to people. But I think it is still easy for advertisers to exaggerate or to do this without breaking the regulations.
Is advertising really necessary in modern society?
It could be seen to be necessary in terms of the fact that, as I mentioned before, there is so much choice that we need someone to guide us in what to buy or to give us some extra information about products. Without this, it would be difficult to know where to start. However, that said, I'm not sure that I would regard it as necessary, as overall I think it may do more harm than good. As we just discussed, advertising encourages people to buy things they possibly do not need. We live in a consumer society, and many people are in debt because we are encouraged to buy and buy. And I'm sure advertising plays a major role in this. Without advertising, we could just do our own research and decide what we really need. So no, I would not say that advertising is necessary in modern society.